This video is brought to you by Trapline Transport, serving from BC to Quebec, Canada with regional and long-haul Super B flat deck freight. With Trapline's experienced team, you can expect fast, efficient, and honest service. Our team will transport your valuable products across Western Canada with the skill and experience you can expect and can count on. At Trapline, we are committed to you, our customer, building loyalty and long-term partnerships. We want you to be satisfied with our work, which is why we provide open communication channels where we will update you through each process from arranging a shipment to delivery at your door. Trapline understands that providing exceptional customer service is critical to building a strong, long-lasting relationship with our customer. Just head over to traplinetransport.ca and get a free quote right now. Good morning. I said that already, didn't I? We are here in Oyama, picking up a load of dunnage. They make dunnage here, lots and lots of dunnage. So all your pallets that have those 2 bars of dunnage in them, this is one of the places they come from. That's our load. It's been kind of raining, it's kind of stopped now. We'll see how the cameras do outside. I'll put 2 of them outside anyway and see how it goes. Happy Monday. Let's head down through Kelowna. We'll take Kenworth Parkway first. Beautiful little drive. Okay. Hammer down. Can't remember which route we took last time, but on a day like this, rainy and overcast, we'll take the Scenic route and stay on the bottom. Pretty heavy load too. Nothing near max weight, but pretty heavy. So in that case, it's nice to stay at the bottom instead of going up and over the pass. So this is Winfield Wooden Lath in Oyama. Some beautiful lakes to kayak or boat on. Apparently first gear wasn't the right gear. Little climb here, narrow little road, kind of fun little narrow road. Always enjoy these. Beautiful scenery. Like I said, it's fairly heavy. Hard little climb here. See, right on Kenworth Parkway, I'm going to take a left. Sorry, Garmin. Going the other way, bud. Going the other way. So we've got Wood Lake on the left-hand side, and then Kalamalka on the right-hand side, but we don't really get to see Kalamalka Lake. But we're squished right between the 2 lakes. School zone. saw kids playing soccer outside or football in just the pouring rain. I'm like, they're gonna be so soaking wet inside. So soaking wet. I guess that's okay. It's okay being soaking wet. It's important to have fun while you can. Lots of walking trails over here too. Lots of walking trails. And you always got Canadian geese and ducks and stuff around, so it's beautiful. Beautiful spring day. 10 degrees Celsius. The rain and the rain and clouds actually make it look more magical. Okay, that was deeper than I thought it would be. There goes the idea of keeping the camera clear of water. I did say you gotta have fun, right? Let's find the next one. I doubt we'll find another one that good. Now I'm gonna turn left, okay? Okay with that, Garmin?
Turn left at the traffic light.
So before we stop, Garmin, there used to be a traffic light here. Man, that pickup sure stopped far back. I only need a little corner there. I don't need the whole road. But thanks anyway. At least they were being polite. Gotta give them that. Need another splash for that camera, don't we? Wonder if that's a splash? Nah, not really, is it? Keep trying. Gotta rinse the camera off again. The lake is gorgeous. A little bit of fog on the lake. Man, that's beautiful. One of those magical mornings. Fog coming off the lake and working up the different layers of clouds and just one of those days that you just look at it all and you're just in awe of how gorgeous of a place we live in. lake is calmer on this end, and the reflections are definitely magical. I hope the colors are coming through for you guys. A couple of small rocks on the road that time of year. I sure hope the shots out of my side window work out, because I know in real world that fog is just breathtaking. That's the one thing that I always find interesting. When it's raining, it's so hard for us to get out of bed or out of the house. It's like, it's pouring rain, I don't want to go outside. And yet, if you do go outside, the views you get some days during rain or right after a rain.
In 600 meters, keep right to Highway 97 South.
The magic is just... Yeah, I don't have words to explain how beautiful this looks like in real world. I can only hope that it looks half as good on camera. Now we're entering the highway.
Continue on Highway 97.
So we get a red light. Come on. Come on. Come on, green. Turtle Bay crossing. Sure, those big rigs behind me want to pass me because I'm slow compared to them. Keep an eye on them. If they decide to pass me, I'll try to make it easier for them. Seems like the rain is picking up a little more again. Yep, there goes one. Dump truck. coming by. Buddy was a little close with my lane there. Had his trailer wheels on the white line. Doesn't realize how wide he is. Thinks he's just driving a pickup. Kind of nice to get the rain though. We kind of need the rain. Get everything nice and soaked. Soil needs a little moisture. Help postpone forest fire season. Welcome to Winfield. Good pothole there. Let's avoid that. So yeah, today all I did was left home from Penticton, drove up to Oyama, pick up this load, and then head back home. And tomorrow morning we'll leave early for Grand Forks, deliver this in Grand Forks. See how the rest of the week lays out. I know there's no Gabriel Island this week. Let's avoid that pothole too. Here, huh? Take Glenmore Road into Kelowna, or they're delivering those golf carts to a golf club or something. Hoping the wind would blow the water drops off the outside cameras, but I don't think that's working out. Oh well. It's just getting up to speed too. Behind me was smart enough to move over right away. It's like, yep, if he stopped, I'm gonna have all the momentum. I think he's bobtail. Yep, bobtail. This is Duck Lake. Or Ellison Lake, depending on who you ask. Go back up to speed. Just in time to come into Kelowna and have to slow down again. Airport on our left-hand side. Sometimes we capture someone landing or taking off. There's definitely more rain up ahead. Clouds are still dark. Looks like the runway is empty right now. Airport tower is on the other side of the airport, and if you drive around that side, there's actually a little park there. And if you want to do some airplane spotting, jet spotting, that's a cool spot. drive through Kelowna, drive over the lake. Okanagan Lake. WestJet is taxiing to the runway. Big sign say there? August. Luxury motor cars. Still see the clouds and different layers of clouds. There's if you're at a certain altitude, you think today is just a foggy, thick, foggy day. Let it rain, let it rain, let it rain. It's definitely starting to pick up some more. Getting out of the drizzle, getting actual rain. Let's get a downpour. That'd be awesome. I would like a good downpour. That's an HOV lane the bobtail just went into. He's not allowed to be in that lane unless he's turning off. He is turning off, even though his blinker fluid is low, maybe out. Needs to refill that blinker fluid. Kind of silly. I'm sure someone's going to comment, HOV lane on the right lane? Yeah, it doesn't work. It's stupid. It puts all the biggest, heaviest trucks in the middle of the highway instead of all the way to the right side where you have to turn on and off. All the buses run in the right lane. Everybody entering and exiting the road runs the right lane. For the most part, it's the slowest lane on the highway. Why? There's no incentive for me to carpool just so I can use the HOV. It just doesn't work. There's a way of fixing it, but it'd be expensive. move the whole highway out a little bit, put the HOV lane in the center, put the bus stops in the center, have crosswalks for pedestrians that go over the top. And get rid of some of the red lights by making overpasses. But it'd be billions of dollars. But it's definitely broken right now, that's for sure. Definitely raining a little harder. Wouldn't say it's a downpour, but it's definitely raining. The mirrors are still somewhat useful today. There's a bit of a weird road runoff on the right hand side there. I always wonder if that's where the Kelowna scale used to be. Because people always say that Kelowna used to have a scale. So heavy, I'd move into the left lane and pass this guy. But chances are I'm going to get a bad timed out red light and then I'll be left to hang in the left lane, angering everyone. So I'll just be patient and ride the center today. Try to get over to the right lane at the end. Sometimes that works out, sometimes it doesn't. So I don't want to switch over to the right lane in the big S curve leaving the city. Understand why you're in your brake light. Why are you in your brakes? You have a green light. The driver in front of me is almost driving like he's lost, or it's his first time coming through Kelowna. And it might be. line's setting off again a bit. Although to the right hand side there, it looks like it's pretty nasty looking. In front of us, it looks like it's clearing up. I'm not sure which way the cells are moving. Definitely much needed rain for us. Orchard Park on the left hand side. A mall that still seems to be doing fairly good. Hard to find malls that are still doing good these days. Problem with Kelowna is all the red lights. They're always speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. Bit of a expensive on the fuel part of the trip. Luckily, it's a pretty quiet time of day. It's 11:30 now. Not rush hour. During rush hour, it kind of sucks coming through here. Almost through the city. Doesn't take super long to get through the city. Probably half an hour. Come on. Let's roll on through. Who is looking for a compo truck? On the bridge, it's just right in front of us. Don't worry, there's no confusion when someone says the bridge. There's only one the bridge.
Anybody know if there's still an accident in Lake Country that I heard about earlier?
Yeah, it's all clear.
Thank you, driver.
Yeah. When I was going up, there was an accident.
The scale is closed, but there's a DOT on the north side of the scale, on the northbound side, doing radar. What scale is that? PENTICTON. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the Kelowna scale is actually broken, so CVSE just kind of hangs out and pulls in people at random for inspections.
Oh yeah, but the DOT up there, anyways, just north of the scale. You think about it, it's crazy what a can of spray foam can do to a scale pad if you wanted to.
Is he talking about destroying government property?
Yeah, there's some conflicting stories, but long story short, it burnt down.
Brand new scale is burnt down.
Red rock scale, yeah, right there, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty blank there. Somebody emerged by the CVSE report now, too.
That's what happens when you have CVSE officers that don't give a driver a break or basically give out tickets that are unfair. Some drivers are going to go back and take care of business. 99% of the officers I've dealt with have been super nice, but I have run into a couple that are
Yeah, that was like in September or October of last year when they burned up on that set of scales.
couple that have been just complete jagwagons of officers and power trip, power hungry officers. Really wanted to get into the right lane here, but I start signaling and the car starts passing me. I'm like, I think I have enough room to go in front of the car. And then the car decides to, the truck is moving over. I'm gonna go hang out beside the truck. Dumb little gray car has a suicide wish there, yeah. Well, over the lake. Now we gotta climb up the hill into West Bank. We'll save West Bank for another day. Because I think this video is starting to get a little long in the tooth. What does that mean anyway? Beautiful valley down that way. Just gorgeous. Looking across Okanagan Lake. Get rid of these billboards and this would be some beautiful viewpoints. And it's a big curve. We don't have time to read the dumb billboards anyway. We're all paying attention to the road. It's the dumbest place to put all these billboards. Cut them all down. Cut them all down. Every single one. All right. Call it a day here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your support. Appreciate you guys. I am out of here. You guys rock.